Hello, our beautiful souls. You've reached Joanne and Elizabeth here at World Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. If you stumbled in this channel, you have reached the perfect support system in this cray-cray twin flame journey. Me and Elizabeth are both in permanent relating experiences with our twin flames, and we know exactly how to balance this connection. And so me and Elizabeth are always getting on here and teaching a piece of soul to all of you. And something came to us like it just had to be shared. So a lot of people ask us why we created this channel. Why did we create Cup of Joe? And it was very, very urgent, my love. It was urgent to create Cup of Joe because we did not see. So first, like I said, me and Elizabeth are both in permanent relating experience. We went through our dark nights. We went through separation. We went through all the cray-cray stuff that you guys are all experiencing or have experienced. And we also magnetized our twin flames separately, brought them back in our life, and are balancing permanently with them permanently in our life. And so here we both are now in a place where we can guide other people to do the same. So this is why we created this channel. We created this channel because we did not see enough of this journey being shared in the way it works. We have so many people, so many beautiful souls tell us all this stuff I've learned everywhere else, but it just wasn't clicking. Something was missing. And then I reached Cup of Joe, and it was like it just clicked. Something clicked within me that made me realize what this journey is all about. So if you found this channel, this is going to be a game changer for you, my loves. And the things we say are always going to be truth because it's what got us our people. It got our twin flames in our life. And majority of our clients, the connection they have with their person is deeper than it's ever been just a few times of working with us or even just watching our free content. The reason being is we are sharing a piece of soul. We are giving you this energy of soul. So when you're watching our videos have an energy of unity consciousness. And it's actually really, really cool. So if you found this channel, you're in a beautiful place because so many people worry about watching Twin Flames videos. It's only a problem if the person that's teaching the Twin Flame content is not guiding you, coaching you to align with soul, coaching you to focus on you, coaching you to make intent about you. What it really is, this channel is like you have a coaching session, a free coaching session, let's get real, just listening to truth. And these are what got us our people. And this is why we came together. There's not enough of this. This wasn't available anywhere else. It created a lot of pain, a lot of struggling, a lot of back and forth. And it was the most difficult, heart-wrenching experience that I had to go through. And when I was able to share these truths with Elizabeth, I had to beg her to help me share it with all of you because I got to see it firsthand work for my person. And then she got to see it firsthand work for her person. And now together we get to see all of you beautiful souls share it the same exact way because the journey is the same. It's the same divine truth. Your person's your soul. Well, we can guide you to get deeper with your twin flame because our people are permanently in our lives. So if you're following somebody who may be able to teach you how to magnetize your soul, if they are not teaching you balancing as in how to stay in a permanent relating experience with your person. Yeah, that is a very important part, my love. like a fourth of the journey is bringing them in. But the hardest part is keeping them in your energy. And no one ever talks about it. I'm serious. Nobody talks about it. It's like this message that's hidden. And it's almost like they don't know how to do it. They can't share it, or they're hiding it so that it's hard to get the truth. So this is why Cup of Joe is a really, really special, sacred place for you to align with soul, reach that unity consciousness, get deeper than you've ever been with your twin flame, and guess what else? You'll know how to balance your energy with your person. Balancing both of your energy to be permanently together so that you know how to maintain that energy. No one talks about balancing. No one even guides in a way that me and Elizabeth does, because I don't know anybody that are balancing like we are. And if they are, they're not sharing it. And it's very unfortunate, because this is the hard part of the journey. You could easily bring your soul in, but now what? I always say that. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? And there comes a point where you can't run anymore from your person. And that's when you balance them. That's when you work through it. That's when you have to recognize this journey is real. This connection is real. The energetic connection is divine truth. You align with soul, your soul comes in, and the balancing part is staying in soul. But it's not as easy, right? It's easier said than done, because we've been conditioned to stay in mind our whole life. And so me and Elizabeth want you to know it's normal. It's normal to manifest your person, right? You magnetize them back in, they text you, and oh my gosh, the energy got so crazy, and now they blocked you again. That's normal. It's normal. It's normal to magnetize your soul. They come back in. You both see each other. And you leaked. You pushed. And now they don't want to see you again. And it's normal to bring in your person. And they're contacting you every day because they want to see you. And me and Elizabeth are right there next to you, side by side, guiding you so that you can handle the texts, so you can handle the calls, so you can handle being able to see them, being able to be present with them, being able to be with them without pushing to where they can't see you anymore. They can't text you anymore. They want to see you. They want to be with you because they are you. You stumbled into balancing energy, and no one teaches this stuff the way we do, because me and Elizabeth are right there with you, my love, side by side, holding your hand, guiding you in all of the steps we went through and are still going through. We both physically live with a person. We're balancing this stuff every day, and it isn't done. It isn't like one and done. I brought them in, now I go back to sleep again. You stay conscious. You stay in soul. You're still focused on you. And as a byproduct, your soul is drawn to you and never, and I mean this, never leaves your side. And that's how we guide our beautiful souls that find us, is we can guide you in a way where your soul can find you, be with you, and stay with you. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be with them, too. You get to be the creator. You get to decide, do I want to be with my twin flame? I do. Well, this is what it looks like. Do I want a soulmate? Well, let me manifest a soulmate. And I know my twin flame's still trying to get at me because I'm in soul. Or I want to be by myself, and I'm living my best life. And along with that, I'm manifesting not only my person, but also other beautiful souls that radiate in my energy. You get to be the most magnetic, awakened soul that you are. And I'm so sorry, love. I got super high vibe and super, super, like, drawing in this energy of soul with everyone and this balanced energy that's just so unique to everyone. Join me in this message. Go ahead, love.
So what brought this whole video up, Joanne and I were talking spiritual. We love digging deep spiritually. And seriously, this journey is ongoing. So like you said, Joanne, it's not a one and done. Every single day we are, how do we get deeper? How do we get deeper? How do we get deeper? And yes, our person being with us, living with us is a motivator, but the motivation has taken on its own dynamic with soul purpose, with just living our best life. Mm-hmm. But yes, our person is always there to remind us, hey, you're not in soul, by how their energy responds to our energy. So it's really like always in our face, and it's always making us strive to align and to keep being present and keep getting out of mind. But what we were talking about is like, why do so many of our clients, why do so many of our YouTube followers, why are they having so many shifts when there are other spiritual people out there that talk spirituality? And it was like, this light bulb went off like, holy smokes, it's because we are going through the balancing of our twin flame connection, and we are able to apply all of the spiritual teachings that we go through ourselves, because like I said, this is our spiritual journey. So day in, day out, this is what we do with our time. We work on our own ascension, and then we take what we've learned and watched how it affects the energy of our twin flames, and then we apply it in very simple terms to everybody else who's going through this journey. So we're able to combine, interweave the spiritual stuff that is soul and show how all of these beautiful teachings that all these amazing spiritual gurus teach, but we show how it applies to your journey. And that's what spiritual coaches, they can't teach you guys that because they're not in a twin flame connection, so they can't apply their own teachings to ever help you guys specifically for your twin flame connection the way that we can, the way that it resonates. We can feel the spiritual implications and be like, oh my gosh, that's why this is pertinent to the twin flame journey. That's what will help beautiful souls in their own journeys. And we're able to interweave the information so that it resonates for all of you guys that are going through the turmoil that this journey can bring, and teach you and walk you hand in hand how to get over that mountain of energy and into the side where you can start seeing all the grass and all the flowers on the other side of the meadows, let's just say figuratively, right? You can start seeing the world for the beauty that it is. You can start seeing life for the wonderment that it is, that this journey has awakened you to. And we get to be able to blend those two sides together, the twin flame side with the spiritual side, because they are one and the same. This is your spiritual awakening. Your twin flame is the catalyst to keep you moving up that hill or up that mountain for some people and get you over that hump so that you can see how beautiful life can be with or without your twin. That's what's so cool, is you get to the place where you are so at peace within yourself that your twin just can't help but wanting to be with you. And along with that walk, that hike, that climb over and through to that beautiful space that you have now created energetically for the both of you, with your balancing of this energy that feels so chaotic at the beginning, but really turns into something beautiful. That this is an ongoing spiritual journey. Joanne and I do this stuff every day. There's not a day we say we're going to take it off. Like, there are moments we get into mind, absolutely. I don't want to portray a false reality. We get into mind like everybody else. But the huge thing that we really work on is making sure that we take a time out for ourselves when we're in mind. We take a time out, and we don't need anybody to fix us anymore. We do that inner work where we balance our energy so that we can be the best versions of ourselves, and our souls can be with us day in and day out and never want to leave our sides.
And I think what's really cool is we can practice everything we have applied permanently in our lives and share these truths with all of you because we don't want you to not have the truth. There's nothing that me and Elizabeth want to keep from anyone, because this journey is hard enough. This journey is so hard enough. It's so hard enough because it's so confusing. It's like, why would my soul, why would God, why would the universe bring me this one thing that I really, really, really want to be with? Because it's you. You don't know that or didn't know that from the beginning, but it's you. Why would it bring me this when I can't be with it? What's the point of all this? And that's why it was so confusing. That's why we all went through our dark night. And what me and Elizabeth are trying to show all of you is you can have everything you want. You can have everything you want, my love. This journey woke you up to have everything you want. You want your best life. You want your twin flame. You want a soulmate. You get to decide. You get to choose in every single moment of now. And that's the beautiful part, is everything we practiced with our person in our life is truth. We get to share the truth every single day with all of you. And as simple as, so this is how this whole conversation happened, and I want to share it with you guys because this is so profound for me, is before I knew what my journey was, before I even knew I was in this connection, like Elizabeth said, spiritually, I was aligning with soul without knowing that I was aligning with soul. I knew that I was starting to feel the pain of this journey, and it was bringing me an energy of soul to sustain my twin flame without knowing I was doing that. And I was sharing with her that I was listening to this spiritual person that can teach me spirituality, and they are not able to teach twin flames because they're not a twin flame, but that's okay. I was learning what I needed to learn so that I can apply what I needed to apply and make it apply so that it can help me in my journey. And that's what me and Elizabeth teach. We teach ways for you to stay aligned in soul in practical ways without knowing that it's for the journey. And so the most simplest thing that I want to share, this is so simple. So everyone that's listening, you can apply this today. I've been doing this. I didn't know I was doing it. Like I said, I didn't even know I was doing it. I just knew. And I think our soul does that. Our soul brings us the right message at the right moment, at the right time. So that's why we all technically are already perfect, right? You are. You are perfect as soul, my love. There's no healing needed for you. You're not broken. You don't need anybody to tell you anything that you are already are. And so soul was guiding me before I knew what this was, before I knew anything. It was guiding me to have presence. The person I was listening to was teaching presence, and it was helping me in a way where I couldn't apply law of attraction to my person. Obviously, it wasn't working. But they were teaching presence, and there's all these people on the comment section they were teaching presence to, because there's all these people that are going crazy about their person. But because they weren't a twin flame, they couldn't teach that extra piece, right? And so here I was listening to someone spiritual sharing presence, and it worked. It worked for me. It worked for me so much that I'm still practicing it. And it wasn't just one person. This is several spiritual people. They all shared the same message, presence. You guys all know. And so yesterday I was listening to something, and it was, I think it was Eckhart Tolle. But remember, years ago when I was trying to balance my person without knowing what it was, I was already watching presence, and it wasn't by Eckhart Tolle. It was someone else, completely different. But they were teaching the same message. And so what I was learning and have been applying for the last few years was watching my breath. And I know it sounds so cheesy, but I don't care. This is what I do now, and I still do it with my person. I still do it now, and it helps me and my person, because remember, your twin flame is your soul. And when you can practice soul alignment all day, every day, you're able to practice your twin flame to be in your life permanently. Well, guess what? Years ago, I was watching something that showed me how to watch my consciousness by watching my breath. And lo and behold, yesterday I was listening to Eckhart Tolle, and he said to watch your breath. And it was really simple. And I'll tell everybody, this is exactly what Eckhart Tolle said in the video. He said, you cannot consciously watch your breath and be in mind at the same time. And I was like, oh, there's this like light bulb that just went on in my brain. And it was like, wow, this is what I've been doing the last years, is watching my breath. I would literally watch my breath. I would watch my breath and just watch my breath and watch my breath. And really, think about it. You cannot be in mind. You cannot be in obsessive energy. You cannot be in push energy if you're watching your breath. Like at this moment right now, watch your breath with me. Consciously watch your breath. You can't be in past and future when you're watching your breath. Well, my loves, I've been applying this tool for the past few years, just watching my breath. I'd watch my breath when I want to push on my person. I'd watch my breath when I want to call them, when I know I'm in push energy. I'd watch my breath when I would see my person for the first time after a separation. And the mind wants to say, when can I see you next? Can I see you tomorrow? Can I see you this weekend? Can I see you for the rest of my life? You guys know how mind is. And I watched my breath then too. And it allowed me to stay in soul, stay in presence, and balance my energy. This is a game changer. And I'm sharing this. This isn't something I have to hide. It changed my life and my connection. And this is just a piece of it. Me and Elizabeth teach this every day. So if you found a cup of Joe, you found a cup of balancing, you found a cup of soul, and you are in a place where you are going to bring in your most amazing, best life. Your twin flame is a portion of it. So your twin flame is your soul. So when you are in this channel, the more and more you're in soul, the more and more you're drawing your twin flame in. So it's a win-win. It really is. And this is the kind of stuff we teach you. We teach you things that are so critical for this journey. It's so critical for this journey. But guess what? That person that was teaching it years ago didn't say, hey, do this for your twin flame. I didn't know that was what I needed to do. My soul led me there. And your soul's going to teach you these things and guide you to these things to get you closer and closer to your twin flame. And the things that me and Elizabeth are learning in our journey, every day we're sharing something new, every single day. And so if you're subscribed to this channel, you got to hit that bell up, because this is fresh. Seriously, this is fresh stuff that's brewing. Like, as they happen, we record. As they happen, we record. And this is why. We record because we know this journey's hard. We know this journey's painful, and we want to help you all the best we can and guide you in this crazy journey. It's our way of giving back of all the pain and craziness that we had to go through, and we get to experience every day with we get to experience every day living our best life. I can say that flat out. I cannot believe that my twin flame got me to this place where I can now live my best life. I'm never going to tell him that again. I've tried. You guys know that's push. But seriously, waking up in this journey is a gateway to your best life, because waking up in the twin flame journey is waking up through soul, is waking up knowing you're not mind, waking up to the truth. Welcome to World's Cup of Joe. This is where you balance. This is where you get truth. And this is where you awaken your soul. We love you guys. We love you guys. It's like so much soul, right, love? So much soul pouring out of us. We love you guys. We hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Bye, love.
Bye, love.